Oh, well, hello again and welcome everybody. Randy Replay back-a-the-yak, crack-a-lack, crack of the bat. You know it's a home run. I don't know. Let's do this just for fun. Back at it again. Your Minnesota Vikings have advanced to the NFC Championship game for the first time since 2009. Actually, I take that back. 2017, I believe. 2017. Not since 2009. little downplayed there. So we're going for dramatic effect here. So it's been a while for the Minnesota Vikings, and today they face a bitter rival. This is border battle number 5. We wanted this game, and y'all better be happy with it because we got it. Your playoff bracket for Championship Sunday looks as, well, the following. On the AFC side, it is the Los Angeles Chargers of Anaheim, winners of 3 straight games, or 2 straight games to get into this moment. They will face the Patriots, who upset the number 1 seed to get here, looking to return to that Super Bowl glory with that former quarterback, number 12. On our side, we have another number 12 looking to do the same, looking for his second ring. Minnesota Vikings, of course, looking for their first franchise. And what a storybook ending it would be to Anthony Richardson's rookie season. Kind of got snubbed over because of the interceptions for the Offensive Rookie of the Year. So he makes up with it with a Super Bowl MVP. That is what we are hoping to accomplish here in the next coming weeks. Of course, we have to suffer through the pointless and ever stupidity of the Pro Bowl, but here we are. Championship Sunday, Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, border battle number 5 for the franchise. I'm not sure about the all-time records between the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. I want to say it's 1-2. 1 win for the Vikings, 2 losses against the Packers. As we take a look at the injury reports prior to kickoff, like we always do, must be nice. No Minnesota Vikings injured. And for the Packers, Kingsley Enagbare will be nursing that partials ACL tear. I almost said patriotic ACL tear. He suffered earlier in the season, still riding that IR list. Minnesota, it's here for you. It's here for the taking. You've been here before. You know how to win in big spots with your quarterback. Go out and get it. And for Green Bay, you remember what this feeling feels like. The only difference is you just choked it away. NFC Championship game. Kickoff. Next. Ladies and gentlemen, U.S. Bank Stadium playing host to the NFC Championship game, and that's what it's all about. Aaron Rodgers has seen that trophy multiple times. He's only captured it once. And for JJ, looking to get it for the first time in his career, Dalvin Cook, of course, and the rookie quarterback, along with some of the veterans on this team. Long time for both of these teams since they have been in this position, looking to make the most out of it. Player introductions took place moments ago. Green Bay was booed. I'm going to do it here again. Boo on the replay. And here comes the Minnesota Vikings live look in, coming through the tunnel. Anthony Richardson leads them out. Rookie quarterback in the biggest game of his life. For Minnesota, don't do anything different. Play exactly how you did against the Cardinals last week. You should be just fine. You eliminated the turnovers to just 1 as much as you could, but this is a totally different monster. As you can see, Green Bay is throwing for 74% completion percentage, and it's not as a mobile quarterback and they have a pretty good running back in the backfield. Kickoff is just about ready to happen. You see Matt LaFleur going over things with the juicy A-Raj, and the ball is on the tee. Minnesota will recover the second half kickoff here from the NFC Championship game in Minneapolis. And here we go. The nerves about to be shaken off as Joey Sly's left hand is in the air. And the kickoff from the right foot is away. And it starts with a touchback. Winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. As you can see, we'll have all the information. And we'll go over who won the AFC side earlier. But for now, it's Aaron Rodgers. 5,288 yards, 43 touchdowns, 19 picks in the regular season. Oh boy. And it is the New England Patriots, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, taking care of business. And it is the New England Patriots, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, taking care of business. So the Patriots are in. Winner of this game will face them. And Aaron Jones will take it to the right, 8 yards. So the New England Patriots are in the Super Bowl. Couple years removed from Tom Brady leaving their back. Rodgers out of the gun, empty set. Gets the snap, throws left, caught. Left side by Romeo Doubs, who has just really destroyed us this season. It's been Romeo Doubs and nobody else. So if you can contain him, you'll be just fine. Rodgers out of the single back. Jones behind him. There is a play fake, and it's picked off. Cam Dantzler to start this one. Cameron Dantzler will pick it off from Aaron Rodgers, and he'll get back to the 30. He says a little word to the man upstairs and turns over the juicy A-Raj. On who else? Romeo Doubs. So Cameron Dantzler's third interception in the playoffs already, and out trots the rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson. What will he call here? As you can see, 6,090 yards in his debut, 49 touchdowns, 51 picks. But it all washes away because he's in the biggest spot of his career. So here we go, Minnesota. Big opportunity here tonight from their home field. They have it 1st and 10 from the 30. Weird snap corral. Give us to Dalvin. Dalvin literally runs into Kenny Clark, who injures his left shoulder. So it's not a good sign for the Pack Town. Never want to see anybody get injured, but here we are. It's just part of the game, comrades. Richardson under center. It's another rollout. He gets a man, and it's Tyler Johnson, who actually catches up football. And we've had discussions about his drop rate, and it seems to be mitigated here. And Minnesota will complete the first down of the evening. Hopefully going to be more. Hopefully going to be a lot of scoring. They scored 69. Nice. In their last game. Here's Dalvin Cook. Run left side. Dalvin tries to get loose. He should have cut inside of JJ. He goes to the outside. He will get near the first down marker. Gain of 7. And it'll be Richardson from the gun this time. Gets the ball. Short throw, middle, caught. Tyler Johnson again. So Tyler Johnson, in his second NFC Championship game of his career, he gets a first down. And there's Jaquelin Roy, the rookie, trying to rally the troops. But wait a minute. The offense is on the field. So Tyler Johnson seems to be back in good graces of Anthony Richardson. Maybe they had some time this week in preparation for this game. And Richardson looks really loose out there. He let out a big gasp right before the first play, but seems to be in complete control here as Dalvin will take a ball. He'll take it about 6 yards. They'll give him 7. And, yeah, Minnesota's moving the ball with ease here. First quarter. This will bring up 2nd and 3. Richardson will be from the gun, as he has been most of the night. Dalvin Cook to his left, 2nd and 3. Gets the snap. As a man across the middle, tipped ball, and we're going to have to go back. I do believe that was dropped. Richardson, really quick before the snap. We're going to take a look at it. Up, tipped by Jair Alexander. I thought it was dropped. Could have been intercepted. Dangerous throw here. And Minnesota has a decision to make. 3rd and 3 now. So 3rd and 3 Minnesota. See what Richardson has dialed up as he's talking to the guys to the left. Gets the snap. Quick throw, left side, caught Thielen. Thielen will get up inside the 20 to the 19. First down, Minnesota goes no huddle. And how many times have we seen that? And out left to Adam Thielen. Richardson. Set up screen to Dalvin. And he'll shed a Clark tackle. I do believe that's Kenny Clark. He's back out there on the field, I think. Gets shoved out of bounds. So bring up 2nd and 4 now. Richardson changing the play at the line of scrimmage. It's a give to Dalvin. Dalvin up the middle. Dalvin up the seam. Dalvin in for a Vikings touchdown. And he's going to drink the tea here. Oh, no, he's washing his hands of the weirdness. And I don't know what he did at the end there, but Dalvin Cook, from 12 yards or so out, just shedding off tacklers. And what did he do here? Okay, so he puts on hand sanitizer. Maybe he put a mask on. Who knows? Kind of disrespectful if you ask me, but you don't want to get stinky cheese all over your hands, and the kick is good. 7-0 Minnesota early. A 9-play, 70-yard drive capped off by a Dalvin Cook touchdown run. His 3rd in the playoffs. My goodness. So Joey Sly will kick it away to the Packers. The 8th-ranked offense in terms of points per game. You just have to... Oh, and Kendricks will bring down Rodgers. He was not fooled on the play fake. Ah! And Eric Kendricks, not fooled on the play fake. He was told go for Rodgers, and he did just that. Sack number 1 for him. Minnesota changing a few things. And Richardson will stay in the gun. Gets the snap. Rolls. Not going to throw the ball. He's got a running lane right side. First down, Minnesota. Needed 12. He got 16 right in front of the bench. Signals first down. And you have to cover that side of the field. I know JJ draws a lot of attention, but you got a mobile quarterback here in Minnesota for the first time in many years. My goodness. So the I formation. CJ Ham will motion right, making it the far. It's a give to Dalvin. He does not get blocking, and get about 2 on that run the first time. Gotta believe they were targeting JJ or Thielen. Must not have worked. Pressure got there. Whatever the case may be, Minnesota will punt it away. And it takes a Minnesota bounce. He'll be down at the 2. And Hunter Nicewander getting into a little shoving match there. So Nicewander just puts it down. I mean, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm looking at this like, are you serious, guys? Come on, man. So Minnesota, an opportunity here. As we always say, gotta be careful not to overcommit. It is a run play to Aaron Jones. He'll get a yard. So they'll do it from the 3. Minnesota deploying their 3-4. Looking to get this thing. Lewis Seen comes up in the box. And it's Jones. Gets hung up on a man. He will lose a yard. Nope, they're going to put him down at the 2. So no gain. And now Minnesota. Got to be careful here. This is a big down for this team. Got to get a stop, and they do. Aaron Jones maybe gets 2 yards off this drive, and they force a punt. Minnesota, as when Wisnowski is dealing with a very, very short field. There gets the punt away. Semi Fehoko from just outside the 50, and he'll bring it to the other side of the 50 at the 49. So we'll get a couple yards on the return, and puts his team in plus territory. So Dalvin Cook lines up wide left as a wide receiver. See what Richardson wants to do here. First down and 10. Richardson empty setback, gets the snap. Throws left, he's got a wide open Sam Laporta with a path to the end zone. And Sam Laporta will score. The rookie catching his first touchdown of the playoffs. And there's may have been an obvious hold by Freeland. Oh boy. Yes, sir, indeed. It's Minnesota. This kick to go up 14-0 first quarter. Kick is away and angles to the right, but it's good. 14-0 Minnesota against these wretched Green Bay Stinky Cheese Packers. You got, oh boy, diverse fan group as Zadarius Smith will drop back into coverage. Rodgers from the empty set will get the snap. Throws, batted away. Zadarius will get his old quarterback for a loss of down, and it's now 3rd and 10. They will drop Zadarius again. Minnesota caught out of bounds, incomplete, not a catch. And they force the errant throw from Aaron Rodgers. The Baru, you hear it. And 181 decibels in here currently, or 118, whatever that said. Wishnowski will punt this thing. Simi Fehoko will get his first return opportunity today. Oh boy. And he'll be brought down at the 29. This thing, he was just turned around. Oh no. So Rodgers from the gun will do it again, 1st and 10. Rodgers gets the snap, looks right, throws right, short caught. Alan Lazard, and he causes a fumble. Minnesota, get on the ball. What are you doing? Get him! My goodness, Minnesota. So they cause a fumble, but they give it up. There's 4 Minnesota Vikings around the ball. There's just no tenacity there on that play. And Minnesota will give it up. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. So a weird ending. Oh boy. 14-0 Minnesota, end of 1. So we have a little bit of mishaps there. Minnesota not able to get that one. Smith. And that will bring up the ever-important 3rd down that Minnesota's accustomed to seeing out of these guys as they drop Zadarius Smith in coverage for a 3rd time. Rodgers out of the empty set. Gets the snap. Throws it away. Minnesota forces another 4th down. I do believe they're in field goal range. They'll send out their unit, and we'll see what we can do here. Eli Ricks has a block this season. The snap. The spot. The kick is away, and it's good. He almost got it. So Eli Ricks, just barely missing. And the kick sneaks into the right side of the upright. And that'll make it 14-3. Minnesota's got some work to do here. Last 2 drives, they had to punt it away. Wongwu from his end zone. He's got 2 returns this year for touchdowns. Looked good for a little bit, but brought down at the 22. Dalvin Cook gets a good run. We'll see what we can do here. Richardson under center. It's a play action. Got a man left side. Thielen comes back for it, and he will catch it right side. So Adam Thielen, a little slow to get up. He's going to be 34 years old this season. 35, I do believe. And there is the defense enjoying their time. Now Richardson right here. This throw, he's been picked off so many times. Thielen had to come back and go up for it. A little overthrow there, but he makes it work. And Richardson will retreat to the gun for this one. Gets the snap. Throws it left side. He's got Tyler Johnson. Big block thrown by Thielen. Not able to hold him too long without getting called, so that is the right call. He threw it short to Johnson, so Thielen could set up a block, and it just didn't pan out. So there you have it. For those of you at home that are wondering why not just throw it to Thielen, the play design is for Thielen to block there, and it just didn't come to fruition. So here's Richardson. throw left, caught. Tyler Johnson down inside the 5. He'll go out at the 2. Oh, they're going to mark him down at the 3. Okay. So Tyler Johnson having some catching issues. Doesn't look like he's having any here. And again, Thielen is supposed to throw that last block. Let's go back. The play design. Let's follow Thielen on this route. Thielen is to go deep, and if it's thrown underneath, you have one of these two guys in front of him. So he's like, okay, well, he just misses his blocking assignment. If he throws this block right here, this could be a touchdown if JJ throws his. Number 31, Adrian Amos, doesn't have an angle here. So, I mean, if you're Thielen, all you got to do is throw one block. That's a touchdown. But, no such luck. But that's okay. This team in the red zone this postseason has been lights out. So we'll see what shakes loose here. Richardson tries to get him to jump. Single back set. Turns, gives to Dalvin, who tries to move up the field. He'll get down to the 1. They'll go no huddle. So they will go no huddle. Tries to get the ball off right away, and he does. And Dalvin gets in for his 4th touchdown of the postseason, 2nd today. And he celebrates with his team. Minnesota, do your dance. Get out of the way, camera guys. Touchdown, Dalvin. And just walks right in. Great blocking up front by the rookies. The young guy, Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers showing signs of anger. This kick to make it 21-3. You love to see the poor little baby Rodgers get upset because he's woozy. He's going to choke again in the NFC Championship game. Little baby Rodgers. Little baby, there's the little baby right there. Sorry, that is unprofessional. I'm getting fired. Randy Replay may have called his last game just now. And this is why I always slid when I played the Vikings. Yes, indeed. They're a hard-hitting team. Deploys their 4-3. They bring Kendricks down, showing blitz. Jones in the backfield. Gets the snap, does Rodgers. Quick throw out to the Lizard, and he'll get down to the 10. And Minnesota doesn't have an answer this drive. As of yet, Rodgers is in the proverbial watch out. He's in that zone. Rodgers out of the gun. Gets the snap, throws right. Caught. Sammy Watkins, big hit. And holds on to the ball. The Lizard, a future Falcon? Oh boy. I formation, Jones behind Rodgers. And it goes to Jones, who will spin and not get into the end zone. He is a yard short. Trying to be pushed by his friends. And Rodgers, I formation again, seemingly the same play. Gives it to the fullback. He will walk in, and there is Ralston again scoring on Minnesota. So they'll make this thing a little bit more interesting here. And this to make it 21-10. Kick is away. It is good. I'm feeling usually winning those 50-50 balls. He's not going to come up with it here. This will be 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8 now. We got a Semi Fehoko sighting to the right. Richardson. Quick throw. Caught Sam Laporta in traffic. He gets bopped around like a bobblehead. And Sam Laporta, the rookie, making the most important catch of his career thus far. On a big 3rd down play. Eric Kendricks is feeling it here. Right here, look at this. Not Rodgers, my goodness. I mean, maybe he's better than Rodgers. Who knows? Putting it in a tight window, and he is feeling it. There's Semi Fehoko. He will leave the field for this 1st and 10, and my goodness. How about Sam Laporta? Well, we mentioned it in earlier games this season. Throughout the offseason after Laporta was drafted, as Dalvin Cook will go for just 1. Richardson wanted to get throwing in with Laporta, build that rapport. That's exactly what they did. Richardson throws, batted. Oh my God, nearly intercepted. He threw it to the inside of JJ. And now Joey Sly will line up to make it 24-10. We're going to count this thing down. They're taking up as much time as they need. Kick is away. And he misses wide right. Oh boy. So Joey Sly pulls it wide right. Ooh. And that would be another wide receiver in motion. Rodgers throws middle, caught, touchdown. Oh boy. We got a 4-point game pending the kick. There's Rodgers. We got a 4-point game pending this kick. Snap, spot, kick is away, it's good. So the missed field goal will make it 21-17. Wishnowski will kick it away. And here comes Wongwu out of the end zone. Looking for blocking. He's not going to get it. He'll keep his legs churning up to the 25. So now Minnesota got a little bit of adversity here. Richardson from the gun, split back, short throw, middle, caught. Tyler Johnson, one man to get free of. He doesn't, but he'll get it up to the 30. And Minnesota will let this thing bleed down to the 2-minute warning. And that is where we are. NFC Championship game, 2 minutes left in the first half. Minnesota gets the ball, of course, after the halftime break. And very important now to maintain ball possession, wear this thing down, get a touchdown or at least a field goal. Get your points as Dalvin able to turn a 4-yard carry into something at least. Here comes Minnesota. 2nd and 6. Carry Dalvin. Tries to get through the middle and oh boy. This will be 3rd and 5 now. So 3rd and 5. Very important down for Minnesota. Richardson's got a plan. Gets the snap. Throw left, caught Laporta, gets the first. My goodness, they're going to go no huddle. So the Vikings will go no huddle. Sam Laporta, big, coming up big in the postseason. There's another run for Dalvin. Now you got something working here if you're the Vikings. So Minnesota taking a lot of time to figure out this play. Richardson from the gun gets the snap. Flushes, throws, Dalvin gets the first, gets out of bounds, inside. Oh, they're going to mark him down at the 5. And Richardson wants the fans to come alive here. And they will do just that. The rookie taking control of this game in this big moment. My heavens. And of course, now the fans will be quiet as the offense goes to work. 29 seconds, you got plenty of time. Don't do anything bad. Please, for the love of all that is roly and bowly, please just get a touchdown from the 5. Shotgun, give to Dalvin. It's going to get hit. They'll take their first timeout. I would love to see a touchdown, but would not mind a field goal here. Anything to put us ahead with momentum going in to the break. Richardson under center. Gets the snap. Throw. Oh. Almost intercepted, and these fans know it. These fans have felt that sting. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Richardson from the gun. What's going to happen here? Gets the snap. Throw. Caught. Thielen does not get the first down. And Minnesota will take a timeout. They got a big decision to make. Wish it was picked. What the heck? Minnesota will go into the I formation. 4th and goal from the 1. You might as well. 14 seconds left. Richardson. QB sneak. He gets in. Anthony Richardson scores and puts us up before the halftime break. Him and the team Doing the wobbly, doing the wobbly, doing the wobbly, doing the wobbly, doing the wobbly. Bam! On the backside of Eric McCoy, Richardson will get in. Kevin O'Connell likes what he sees. Richardson's second rushing touchdown of the postseason, third or fourth of his career, I do believe. Joey Sly's kick. Oh, God, we made it. Good job. So 28-17. Money on the wall. Right. Money brings a new attitude for all this. The kick is good. Joey Sly will kick it away. Is the Falcons owner having some fun here in the Vikings fan line. So 28-17, 13 seconds left. You can expect Rodgers just to run this thing out. Minnesota will play this defense accordingly. Rodgers taps his left foot. It is Aaron Jones, gets chopped down by Eric Kendricks, and for all intents and purposes, as he does the Kobe, I do believe that will be the end of the first half. Yes, indeed. So, Minnesota up at the half. Richardson, there he is. 28-17. We had to cut the mics, I guess. Washed out audio, or washed out graphics. And here we are. New England Patriots have punched their tickets to the Super Bowl of the 58th time. Minnesota looking to do the same. They got an 11-point lead going into the second half. And hello and welcome back inside the booth. Randy Replay here with your first half Minnesota Vikings stats, and then we'll get you back out to the second half of this one. Anthony Richardson, first half QB rating of 119.8, 20 of 26. That is 76% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math. Or simply didn't look over here. 255 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks in the first half. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Appreciate you guys for 200 subs. My goodness. Obviously, the goal is as many as we can. I would love to see 1,000. But you got to take these little victories when they come. So I appreciate you guys for 200. Thank you so much. My goodness. All right. Appreciate that. 3, 2, 1. Dalvin Cook, as we get back over all the way to the left. Thank you. 25 carries in the first half, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson, 2 for 17 and a touchdown. JJ, 1 for 17 and a first down. Of course, Dalvin has a fumble, but it went out of bounds. In the receiving game, it's Dalvin Cook, 6 catches, 52 yards. Tyler Johnson, 6 catches, 92. Adam Thielen, 4 for 43. Sam Laporta, 3 catches, 38 yards, and the lone touchdown. And then JJ only held to 2 catches for 30 yards. So Jair Alexander obviously doing his job here tonight. Nobody cares about defense. We're going to go to defense and look at blocking, rather. No, we're going to go to defense, look at total tackles. Eric Kendricks, Harrison Smith with 6. Cam Dantzler with 5. In the kicking game, Joey Sly missed a field goal. It would be 31-17. If everything played out like it did. But, yeah, it is what it is. 4 for 4 on extra points. Punting, 2 for Nice Wander, 111, netting 91. Of course, one of them going inside the 20. And that's when we held the Packers to 2 yards on that drive. So, Minnesota gets the ball. No reason to do anything different. Wear this clock out, get this win, become NFC champions, and go on to the Super Bowl. I want to get excited, but we all know Minnesota has kind of been inconsistent with leads at the half. So I won't celebrate until there's all zeros on the board. And Randy Replay, we'll see you in just a minute. And Kene Nwangwu, who has 2 second-half kickoff return touchdowns on the season, will get this thing from the goal line. A touchdown here would really put this thing away, and maybe doesn't happen. So I mean, morale-wise, it would destroy the Packers. There's Dalvin Cook's numbers, 130 total yards tonight. And we'll see what the Vikings have dialed up. First down and 10. Richardson from the gun. Gets the snap momentarily. There it is. To throw the right side to Dalvin. He will get 4. So Dalvin Cook really being utilized in the passing game here today. Dalvin Cook. Speaking of Dalvin, he takes it again, gets some great blocking, and he's a patient runner up for the first down. And JJ throwing that really good block out there. I mean, JJ only having a couple catches. I don't think he cares. He's out there having a good old time. And it's hard not to in your first NFC Championship game. So Richardson hands it off to Dalvin. Oh my goodness, who gets bounced around. He does get good blocking, and he bounces right back up. So for Minnesota, it's another first down. This will bring up 2nd and 3 now. So 2nd and 3, Richardson under center. It's a weird play. Just as he's about to uncork it, he gets sacked. So Minnesota takes the sack. Preston Smith will get back there. And not a lot of plays in the playbook designed to get you this amount of yardage. It's 3rd and 15. Richardson out of the gun, gets the snap. Throws right side, Dalvin, and there's... Maybe miscommunication. Maybe Dalvin wasn't supposed to stop. Either way, they'll bring up 4th. Nice wander into punt. Oh boy. Oh, really a wasted drive there by Minnesota. Eli Ricks tackles. I do believe that's Walker right at the point of catch. There's Romeo Doubs dotting us up. 7 catches, 103 today, and Green Bay gets another opportunity, down 11. It could potentially turn this thing into a 3-point game. So a lot of motion and a lot of end arounds coming from the Green Bay Packers. This one will go to Watkins. No gain. And they've been going to that play a while now. Rodgers still in the zone. Jones to the right, gets the snap. Looks left. He'll throw big deep to the left. And it is picked off Cameron Dantzler on what the kids would call a user. Just go down, Dantzler. Thank you. And Cameron Dantzler, he again, 2nd pick, 4th overall in the playoffs. He gives thanks. And Rodgers, you had a guy underneath wide open. Why didn't you take it? You go for the big shot, and it backfires. Why wouldn't you go to the speedy Sammy Watkins? And Lewis Seen almost ruined this return. And Minnesota gets another opportunity. Still Richardson having some struggles, and now Joey Slide from 62. This would be his longest field goal made. Snap spot kick. It's good. Could have been good from 65, you would think. And Joey Sly has just hit his career long. So, and longest kick made by Minnesota Vikings. So they go up 31-17. Oh boy. There's another touchback. You'd love to have a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, showing some inconsistencies there. And my goodness, Rodgers knocked out of the proverbial zone. It's a toss left to Jones. Big hit put on by Lewis Seen. He'll hold on to the ball. Romeo Doubs, 8th catch, 81 yards on the through the air tonight. A.J. Dillon finally gets a carry. Yeah, I mean, it's been... Oh, fumble! It's been tough sledding for Aaron Jones, and it just got a little bit tougher. And Andrew Booth Jr. will recover a fumble. He causes his own fumble. And Aaron Rodgers, frustrated, will pop right here. Okay, we're not going to show it. Rogers will pop Andrew Booth. So Rogers getting a little frustrated with the play of his team tonight. Richardson out of the gun. Throw across the middle. Caught Thielen. Thielen breaks a couple tackles up to the 50. They will go no huddle. So the Vikings go no huddle. See what they want to do here. Richardson from the gun. Gets the snap. Gets away from the pressure and throws it away. Good call. But, I mean, if you get it a little bit closer, you give Joey Sly a chance. Quick throw across the middle. Caught Tyler Johnson. He does get the first down after spinning away from the big hit. And Minnesota will convert on the Richardson throw to none other than drop master flex, Tyler Johnson. He's putting his trust with the ball in his hands, and my goodness, he is delivering here tonight. Anthony Richardson will change a few of the looks here. And Richardson from the gun. Gets the snap. Throws left. Caught Tyler Johnson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. And they go up big here in the third. None other than Tyler Johnson. Richardson throws it to the end zone. Tyler has to come back 2 feet down. Maintain possession. Ball across the plane. Oh, he did drop it when he hits the ground. They might want to look at that, but... And A.J. Dillon wants a review. Matt LaFleur does as well. And Tyler Johnson, he must have had an opportunity to speak with Kevin O'Connell. They have confirmed the play. It is a score. And here comes Minnesota, 38-17, back up to a sizable lead, double digits, 21 points. Have it. That will bring up 3rd and 5. Richardson from the empty set. Gets the snap. Throw middle, wide open Laporta. And he will get down inside the 20. Ooh, just outside the 20. 21-yard line. So Richardson to Laporta. How many times have we mentioned that? Really good camaraderie there for these two guys. So now Richardson with staring at 11, 10, 9, 8 guys in the box. He's going to be flushed. And Richardson has an opportunity. Touchdown, Richardson. You can't see me. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Richardson putting the team on his back, Joe, for that one. And that puts this game out of reach. Pending any weirdness, Minnesota Vikings will be the 2023-2024 NFC champions and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 45-17 with the kick. And that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Rodgers won't get a play off. So the fans will cheer a little bit. 45-17 last quarter of play here in the NFC Championship game. Whew. A lot of players on this team have never been in this situation for Minnesota. And more importantly, a lot of guys on this defensive squad have, and they remember what this feels like, and they want to get back there. So that'll be caught out of bounds, incomplete, right side, Rodgers' throw. So just seeing the young talent and the resurgence of Cam Dantzler and just everybody else across this defensive front playing so good in the offseason or in the postseason. And that man right there, Harrison Smith, the ageless wonder. Oh, is he okay? Eric Hendricks grabbing at his... Okay, he's okay. All right, he gave me the thumbs up. He's good. So another third down force by Minnesota. I mean, just... Once you get a taste, you want to just get back right away. So for the Minnesota Vikings, it has been 5 years. But like I said, unless we really, really just botch this, as now that'll be the rookie with the catch right side deep. Drake London, rather, not the rookie. Minnesota will taste that feeling again. So Rodgers from the gun. Aaron Jones, enough reminiscing about the past. What are we, Packers fans? And it will hit Robert Tunyon in the shoulder and bounce. No good. Incomplete. We'll come alive here. 4th and 4. Bill drops Zadarius in coverage. Rodgers throws. Left side caught. Touchdown. Alan Lazard the Lizard. So he shakes loose his defender. And Green Bay will score. Gotta know they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Nope, they will trot out the kicker. So, my goodness, this to make it 24-45, 45-24, however you want to look at it. That's the score. And Kevin O'Connell doesn't look least bit phased. He's been in this situation before, of course, with the Rams 2 short seasons ago. Don't find me for tampering. Oh, boy. Alan Lazard expected to be a free agent, picked up by the Atlanta Falcons. So, and they tried it with Drake London, had some fumbling issues. He was picked up by Minnesota, added to the practice squad. The Panthers signed him, released him, and now here he is in the NFC Championship game. My goodness. So what a story for Drake London this year. Here's a first down carry for Dalvin, and they got our number first down, let me tell you. The Packers, 4th and goal rather, from the 4. Rodgers under center, gets the snap. Throws, caught, touchdown. Alan Lazard, right side, in coverage, in traffic, whatever you want to call it. Makes it a 15-point game. And it's only going to help his free agency capital unless they re-sign him. There's the kick. It's good. 31-45. So 31-45. Matt LaFleur trying to get his team to the Super Bowl. They're going to play the onside kick, but Wisnowski will kick it deep. Wong-Woo will just let it go. That'll be the 2-minute warning. Not Romeo, Aaron, sorry. So the 2-minute warning, 2 minutes left to play, 31-45 momentum for now on the Packers side after the Richardson pick. And we'll see what we want to do here. Rodgers throws, touchdown, Romeo Doubs. I mean, he's just a cheat code at this point, and they're going to kick this thing to go 45-38. Right now, kick is away. It is good. So 45-38. It's not as intense as the divisional round blowout. And we got 1:57 left. They're playing onside kick, but the Packers will kick it deep, putting full faith in their defense. And out trots Anthony Richardson. So here we go. Kene Nwangwu in there for the long haul. Gets the call on first down. There's a timeout taken, so Minnesota will need to get 2 first downs to kind of put this thing away and advance to the Super Bowl. Can we do it? We're going to find out. 2nd and 6 from the 29. Richardson turns, gives to Nwangwu, and he'll get really close to the first down. I mean, he is right there. 4th quarter NFC Championship game. I mean, he is literally right there, folks. So this, the most important 3rd down of the game. From the 34. Nwangwu will split the defenders. He'll get it across, first down Minnesota. I do believe that will take care of business. You might have to get one more just to make sure, but for all intents and purposes, pending any weirdness, Minnesota should be able to just wear this thing out and go on to Super Bowl 58 against the Patriots, as you can see down there at the bottom of the screen, just taking care of business earlier today. And Dalvin Cook is back in there. He'll take the final carry and start the countdown. So Dalvin Cook will get this clock started with a sizable run. And Minnesota It's all setting in for these fans, as you can see behind the Packer bench. They are celebrating, waving their Homer hanky towels. And for Kevin O'Connell, first-year head coach. I know it's baseball. It's okay. We can cross-brand reference, you know? He's about to realize his dream when he started out this season. We've had some ups and downs along the way, but Minnesota, for all intents and purposes, pending any weirdness, will advance to Super Bowl 58 as they're in their favorite formation, the victory formation. 1st and 10. The first kneel down of 3 it will take to get this thing over and done with. So for Minnesota, what a season. And it's culminated into this spot. Actually, you might only need 2. Minnesota could bring this thing within 20 seconds, and that would just about do it with 2. So there's the kneel down, and let's start the countdown. Minnesota going to Super Bowl 58. My heavens, what a run. Now the Packers made it a little bit interesting. You don't want to see Anthony Richardson throw a pick, but he did. But Minnesota able to hold on, count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory. And Minnesota will go to the Super Bowl, taking care of their division rivals in the process. Minnesota's NFC champions. My goodness. As the final Gjallarhorn of the 2023-2024 season sounds, there you have it. Minnesota going into the tunnel, NFC champions, representing the Super Bowl. They're getting the trophies and everything sorted out, and they will hand them out as such. Minnesota holding on to take care of the Packers 45-38. Kind of brings a tear to a man's eye. And my heavens, what a season, what a grind. And let's get into these post-game stats. Challenge you to an online game? Why? Online play sucks. It's garbo. Rigged? Wait a minute. What do you mean rigged? I'm gonna send my 50 now. Oh snap. Oh boy. Yeah, they are on a tear. They are on a tear. All right, 3, 2, 1. And for Anthony Richardson. Ended the game on a 103.7 QB rating. 32 of 44. 373 yards, 72% completion percentage for those of you that couldn't do that math. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. So 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in the divisional round and the NFC Championship round. And we go on to rushing. Dalvin Cook, 44 carries, 183, 2 touchdowns. He had a fumble, but it went out of bounds, so it really didn't matter. Anthony Richardson, 5 carries, 36 yards. 2 rushing touchdowns in today's game. Kene Nwangwu came in midway through the 4th quarter, 5 carries, 15 yards. And JJ, 2 for 17 off those pesky end arounds. Receiving game, Dalvin Cook led the team with 11 catches, 77 yards. Tyler Johnson, 8 catches, 120 and a touchdown. So the guy who has had drop issues near the end of the season, we brought it up multiple times throughout the game. And even last week a little bit. He pays dividends today with his best game of this year. hits pay dirt. Adam Thielen, 7 for 79. Sam Laporta, 4 for 56 and a touchdown. And JJ with a season low 3 catches, just 41 yards. They were double teaming him every single chance that they could. And he just, for one, we didn't even get to see a NFL NFC Championship gritty. But, yeah, that's what happens when you put a couple guys on him and you actually play safety over the top. There you go. Nobody, and I mean nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and it's Harrison Smith with 13, Cameron Danzer with 11, Eric Hendricks with 9, Hicks with 8. Oh, look. Andrew Booth Jr. also has 8. Lewisine with 7, Zadarius, or Zadarius with 4. DJ Wanham with 3, Sean Murphy Bunting with 3 as well. Tackles for loss, we had a couple by Kendricks. Wanham and Smith got back there as well. Only 1 sack on Aaron Rodgers, and that was Eric Kendricks' first quarter sack. My goodness. Couldn't even get back there in the last 3 quarters of the game. 2 interceptions by Cameron Dantzler in the NFC Championship game. He now has 3 in the playoffs. Also had a pass deflection, as well as JJ, apparently. Okay. 2 forced fumbles in the game by Andrew Booth Jr. Harrison Smith recovered by Andrew Booth Jr. He recovered his own fumble there in the second half. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship game. Joey Sly, 1 for 2. He missed a field goal early. Ended up not really mattering. Would have given us a healthier lead going into the fourth quarter, but it is what it is. Hit from his career-long 62, 6 for 6 on extra points. It's really sad to see, unless we score him in free agency, that Joey Sly will not be back on this team. He has declined all offers and will test free agency, so the only hope is that Minnesota will hopefully turn in enough money to sign him to a deal, but we don't really have that much money for the free agency period. So after paying JJ 7 years, $203 million, and then Danielle Hunter 3-year, what did we give him? 53, 63 million, whatever it was. So that is pretty much all of our money for cap, but look where it got us. Yes, sir. Punting, Hunter Nicewander, 4 punts, 205, netting 185, 3 of them inside the 20. Ken A. Wongwu, 5 kick returns, 117, longest of 25. Punt returns, Simi Fehoko will take 2. He only got to return 1, as one of them was a fair catch for 7 yards. 8 yards, longest of 7. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally hitting me. Minnesota Vikings, NFC champions, will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Excuse me, in 2 short weeks. This has been Randy Replay. My heavens. The proceeding was a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcasts is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. This has been Randy Replay. Your Vikings, once again, Minnesota Vikings, the NFC champions, taking down a division rival. How more sweet could this victory have been? The Packers have now been grated and melted down to put on top of our nachos. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a minute. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. The aforementioned Minnesota Vikings and the aforementioned Green Bay Packers, which have now been turned into melted cheese for our nachos, which I will be having very, very shortly. Their game is concluded. Minnesota's in the Super Bowl. We're going to advance the week, take care of everything Pro Bowl-wise. And the next time we see you will be Super Bowl 58. The game is locked. Minnesota and New England. Yeah, boy. But first, we have some stuff to take care of. We will see our weekly rewards from Championship Sunday. And it is Anthony Richardson, his 32 for 44, 373, 2 touchdown, 1 pick, 2 rushing touchdown performance will not him NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Kind of hard to pass that up. Rodgers didn't really do too much. I mean, Rodgers really got yardage, but he threw 2 touchdowns and threw 2 picks. And then Cam Dantzler, once again, turning in a multiple interception day, or night, rather. And he will knot up the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. For the AFC, it's Mac Jones, who we face next. 23 of 33, 53 touchdowns. Also got 3 rushing yards off 4 carries. Okay, so Mac Jones trying to figure out how to run this thing. And then Khalil Mack, 11 tackles in their AFC loss. AFC Championship loss. So viewing the Pro Bowl roster prior to the Super Bowl here, QB number 1, NFC side is Dak Prescott. It's Aaron Rodgers and Will Levis, obviously. Anthony Richardson has better things to do. So there you go. They throw Rodgers a bone, and Will Levis is there as well. It's Christian McCaffrey, running back number 1. Blake Corum, running back number 2. Saquon, running back number 3. And then for the fullback, it's Juszczyk and Watt. Cooper Kupp, Evans, Michael Thomas, Smith, Romeo Doubs, Randall Cobb, will round out the wide receivers for the NFC. Kyle Pitts, Dalton Schultz. We'll get in there. TJ Hawkinson at the tight end spot. Bakhtiari, Williams, Norwell, Jackson for guards. The centers will be Jensen and Hudson. Martin, Mason, Wirfs. Martin Mason for guards. Tackles will be Wirfs, Ramczyk. Chase Young will be there, left end start. Left end number 2. Brent Burns, I do believe that is who that is. Aaron Donald will start on the right end. Then Michael Sweat will join him. My goodness. Kenny Clark from the Packers, who just suffered a loss in the NFC Championship game. Seems like the Packers love to do that. Excuse me. I choked on a cheese curd. My apologies. And then Cox is in there as well. Vita Vea, one of Randy Replay's favorite defensive tackles in the NFL, rounding out the number 3 spot. Lloyd, Will Anderson Jr., the rookie, named Defensive Player of the Year, and for the NFC side, of course. And then, of course, gets in the Pro Bowl all in his first season, so the number 1 overall selection, giving the Falcons a return on investment. My goodness. Middle linebackers, who will be White and Collins, Allen and Thibodeau. Trayvon Diggs will head up the corners. Allen and Thibodeau, rather, will be the right outside linebackers. Or Thibodeau, however you want to say it. Thibodokes. You take your pick. It's a free country. Diggs, Griffin, Jackson, and Lattimore will round out the corners. McKinney, Savage. Free safeties, Chin and Harrison Jr., not to be confused with Harrison Smith. He's got better things to do. Matt Gaye and strong safeties, Chin and Harrison, not to be confused with Harrison Smith. He's got better things to do. Matt Gaye will be the kicker, and our favorite punter in the world, Bradley Pinion, will be the punter representing the NFC in the Pro Bowl. And then kick returners will be Bigsy B, and punt returners apparently Aaron Rodgers. Just kidding. It's a different Rodgers. Calm down. For the AFC, Russell Wilson and the number 1 seed Broncos. Followed by Justin Herbert, widely expected, if not re-signed, to sign with Atlanta. So that's a storyline to keep an eye on in the offseason, as Jordan Love has not really worked out. Excuse me, not Jordan Love. Bryce Young, kind of in a quarterback conundrum over there in Atlanta, but for what it was, a rebuild team. Good job. Good season for all involved. So Herbert, look for him to be on the move this offseason unless he gets re-signed. He has yet to, so oh boy. Deshaun Watson, we're getting off track here. Let's get back on track. Watson will round out the running backs, or quarterbacks rather. Running backs will be Najee Harris, #1 overall running back in the NFL this season in terms of yardage, carries. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Derrick Henry, of course, rounding out that. It's Janovich and Johnson for the fullbacks. Jamar Chase. And the gritty gang, gritty brother of Justin Jefferson will draw the #1 wide receiver spot. Amon-Ra St. Brown, so count him, 2 Buffalo Bills in the Pro Bowl. Sutton, Adams, Allen, and Reek will round out the wide receivers. For Kelsey, did I say Dalton Schultz? That is not correct. That is not correct. Kelsey and Knox and Waller will round out the tight ends. Left tackles Armstead and Willis. Left guards, Quentin Nelson, of course, his 30,000th Pro Bowl, it seems like. Joel Bitonio. Lindsley and Humphrey for the centers. Teller and Sheriff, or Sheriff, however you want to say it, or Sheriff. It's up to you. Once again, it's free country. Right tackle Smith and Collins. Left end Ogba, or Agba. Once again, free country. Rosso. Right ends Garrett and Hayward. And then Jones, Buckner, Williams, Gregory, and Watt. TJ Watt, of course, from the now Mike Tomlin-less Pittsburgh Steelers. Kyler Murray Jr. Yes, he does have a son. He's playing Call of Duty, but he was playing in the Pro Bowl there. Calm down. It's just jokes. Nobody takes the Pro Bowl seriously. It's good to have a Pro Bowl caliber player on your team, but my goodness, what is the point of this game? And then Okereke, rounding out the middle linebackers, Mack, Landry, White, Moore, Stingley Jr., Xavier Howard, Mika Fitzpatrick, Peter, or Petre, if you want to be fancy. Make sure to put the pinky up. Fuller, Reed, the Tyler Bass again, Ariza, or how else can we spin that? A-Ray Eze, that's what I'm going to go with. Hines and Wallace will round out the AFC team. Really a game that doesn't need to happen. I mean, I do wish there was some implications for the Super Bowl in the Pro Bowl, like in the Major League Baseball, whichever team wins, and maybe they wear the home jerseys. I have no idea. It's kind of a farce at this moment, and it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and advance the week. We viewed the Pro Bowl roster. Weekly rewards are all set, and we are ready for Super Bowl 58. So here we go. The game is locked, and everything is loaded. Minnesota and New England, and it's brought to you from Allegiance Field in Las Vegas. So once again, we'll take a look at how we got here. And the stage is set for Super Bowl 58. It was the Patriots entering as the 6th seed, defeating the Colts, upsetting the #1 seed Broncos, and then taking care of the 5th seed Chargers to get here. And then for Minnesota, they had the first round bye. And Kyler Call of Duty Murray came in, and we kind of blew them out. And then we beat division rival Green Bay after putting down star rookie quarterback Will Levis in the wild card round, entering in as the 5th seed. And Minnesota going up against a 6th seed from the AFC side. Gotta believe all of the momentum is on their side. Once again, your Minnesota Vikings in Super Bowl 58. And we'll see you in the next one.